Hi, everybody. It is bondEN, and we have another reality user interview. Today, we have VanyFlys from bondEN in with us in the studio today. So, everybody, Vany, everybody. Vany, who are you on reality?
I'm a member of Bond. I recently just came into Bond though. Like I was not there all the time. Like I just
Mhm.
came in here like 2 months ago
Okay.
through the audition. Yeah,
Ooh.
through the contest, which was fucking crazy. I didn't even know that I would make it. Like yeah. Now I became Bond EN's point idol. Apparently, someone has it on their bio. I was like, what the hell? Anyways.
It's on someone's bio. It's somewhere. All right. So, Vany, what is bondEN?
bondEN is a VTube agency, but actually Bond because like there's a Japanese branch, dude. Like yeah, so like
Okay. Okay.
it's just like the N is just for like the United States server
Mm-hmm.
for
All
like
right.
streaming in here of the
So,
United
you
States. It's
guys.
kind of is newish.
Yeah, it's a newer branch of Bond. Um, so you were saying that Bond is on the Japanese as well.
Yeah,
Um, and I've seen that Bond does have live 2D members as well. Am I correct in my
yeah, on YouTube.
Okay. On YouTube. Okay, so I did see some people on YouTube and I was like, "Wait, is this the same Bond? Is this Are these the same?"
Yeah, that's the same Bond.
Okay, okay. So,
That's crazy.
can
I
I
want to
can I
go to
ask?
YouTube too, like, but like that's
Okay, okay. Okay. That was going to be one of my questions. So, Vany, why did you audition for an agency?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even like know VTube. Like
Okay.
actually for like just like 3 months ago. That's when I found out about that. I was like, okay, that sounds like fun. That
Mm-hmm.
that looks good too. And I'm obsessed with anime as well. So I was like, and then I was like, I saw it. I saw the audition, right? I saw the audition. I saw the
Mm-hmm.
audition. And I was like, contest, I'm obsessed with anime, and then it just somehow ended up.
You
Yeah,
just
that
somehow
was
ended
my
up here.
reason.
All right.
Yeah.
So, obviously, like, you're confident in your skills to just audition for something just you just see, right? So, do you have any experience of being a content creator on a different platform?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
on YouTube and on Instagram too, but like just a
Oh.
video editing, yeah. Like
Okay,
not
okay.
of myself, just the video edits
Hmm.
and edits in general. That was like it was fun. It is still fun. I still do it
Hmm.
actually sometimes.
Okay,
But
okay.
then Bond takes most of my time now, so you know,
No, I get that. I get that. It consumes you. You're like, I have to do this
it
now.
consumes my time so crazy. 12 hours straight streaming just because I want to, not because I have to, because I actually, we only have to stream for like 10 hours a week, but then there's me
Oh,
out there
really?
just like,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. That
then
that has been
there's
a
me out there
question.
just like, oh, let's go, 12 hours a
You're like, I'm gonna do it.
day.
I'm competitive. I may be new, but I know
Yeah,
how to do
listen.
this.
Yeah. That's totally how it sounds like, by the way. That's literally me. Like off screen, I'm like, I know how to do this. I'm gonna join that competition. I'm gonna win. You all got nothing on me. That's how it is.
I do fear you though. Like, literally, Vanny and I were competing just recently in a badge event, and I was like watching the score. I'm like, I'm not. We just need third. I'm not gunning for first. I'm not trying to pass Vanny because that's not gonna happen. She's scary. She's scary.
Actually, I would have made it first. There was
Mhm.
actually someone who had that like two cakes in their bank account for me, but they had
Mhm.
passed out in the hospital from overwork. So I was like, no, you gotta stay there. You
Yeah,
gotta
no.
stay there and rest and don't go to
I
the bank. So
I
I would
did
have
have a
made it over
well.
1 million points actually.
Yeah, no, I would have gone
That
over the
was
mill too.
crazy.
I had a whale that was like, "Hey, I've got these cakes," and I'm like, "No, we're not going over a mil for a badge.
Yeah,
We're not. If we lose it at this much,
yeah,
we lose
exactly.
it. Please, no." Um,
Exactly. I was also like that. Like, no, you gotta stay there. You gotta rest your
mhm,
fucking self. No, we're not doing this
yeah,
like that because like the amount we already had for that batch was already way too
it was
much. Usually it's not
insane.
like that, you know.
For a thing something that's only temporary, that's going to be out for like a week.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is as
exactly. It was
much as
not worth
some
it.
people's like stickers and some people's t-shirts. I was like, we're not we're
Yeah,
not going that
exactly.
high. um
Yeah, exactly. We're
so
not doing that.
so
Glad to know
you're
that I'm not the only one who thought that.
so you're a competitive person, and
Oh
obviously we
yes,
just
I
had
am.
this experience with the badge event. Are you planning on doing any of the other big events, or have you participated in any of the big
Yeah,
events here on Reality?
yeah, both. Yes to both.
Okay. Okay.
I have been. Wait, what is that first? Oh yeah, I've been in a coin cup actually, special coin cup.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
there, and I've been in the rookie too, if you would call that big. But the thing is, usually the rookie's not a big event, right? But when I was
Mm-hmm.
in there, those people were going over like
Oh
800,000,
wow.
900,000. I was like, what the hell is happening? I'm in here for once, and then
Mm-hmm.
this happened. Why is it always me? Like, why do I always have the bad luck? You know? Like, I see, like 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, this one person wins it at 199,000. Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
me with a
Mm-hmm.
million point three. 1.3 million is what I have for a fucking rookie event, bro. Like, no. What the heck? This one
No,
person
I feel
200,000
that.
for first place.
I feel that. There are times I
Why?
compete in events and
Why is it me?
I look at all the data, I'm like, okay, we can do that number, no problem. And then when I'm in it, I'm like, why is the
Yeah,
number doubled?
exactly.
Why? What is this?
Yeah, exactly. And that's me for sure, for sure. I
Mm-hmm.
like why is it so high when I go in an event? Like usually it's like it's not even half, it's like less than half of what I have. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like why? Like
Yeah.
imagine just staying there. 200,000, oh my god, yes. 150,000, oh my god, yes. I'm gonna get
That'd
that
be
for
so
sure.
nice. That'd be so
Oh
nice.
shit, I need a million points.
I just need
That's
10 of
1 week
those.
later. Oh shit, I need a million.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, like, well, when
And
you
then
think
in
about
the
some of the
coin
big
cup.
events, when you think, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw all the top 10 scores for like the Billboard, but there were some people who got on the Billboard top 10 with a million points. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? What? We could have done our million points.
I'm like,
You had
yeah,
something more.
I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening, bestie. That ain't happening. Like right
No.
now, I'm in the like what like we are at like monthly top 10 right now. Like you
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
me both. I looked it up. I was like, I have right now 1.4 million point
mm-hmm,
something, and these people get there with like 1 million, and we are just
mm-hmm.
halfway through the month, and I have already like
Oh, yeah.
1.3 million,
I'm
like
like, we still
1.4
have the
million.
t-shirt
I'm like,
event to
what the
sit
heck?
through. We still have the sticker event to sit through.
A
I'm like,
sticker.
I'm not making top 10 this month. I'm not making top 10.
I will be making top 10. I said what I said.
Benny's like, I'm doing it.
I will do
I'm like,
it.
I'm aiming for
Yeah, I
October.
will.
I'm aiming for October's top 10. That's my hope. I'm like, we're gonna
I
make
will.
October.
I will do it.
Maybe.
I will actually, you know what? I will attempt to stay in the top three. Yeah, I'll do it. I swear to you.
Yes, yes, Vanny, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm in
Get that
I'm in
top
third
three.
place now. I wanna go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, you're already halfway
Yeah.
through the month. Like, maintain this energy. You got this. All right. So you are new to
And then
reality.
coin cup. I did the special coin cup.
Ooh.
No, no,
Okay.
no. We're not done. We're not done. I
No,
did
we're
the
not gonna be
special coin
done.
cup,
No.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna be done for sure. I did the special coin cup, which was also crazy because I
Mm-hmm.
was just sitting there like on first place for like 2 days, and then
Okay.
suddenly I was second place because that first place had someone who would like literally wail every
Mm-hmm.
time I
Mm-hmm.
got first place. So I was like, okay, listen
Oh.
here.
Oh, you had one of those.
And
You
at the
had the
end,
lurker whale that was
yeah,
watching the scores. They're like, oh, one
yeah, no,
moment. Boop.
and even
Yes.
worse, those people, those viewers of them were coming to my stream to observe me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, listen, I'm broke. We're all broke here. I don't.
Like you're like, I don't have any whales hiding in the background. There's no donors just waiting
Yeah, I
around for you guys to
don't.
stop.
Yeah, exactly. 1 minute before the event ended, that
Mm-hmm.
person dropped me 5 cakes.
Hey, that's a snipe if there ever was one. That's yummy.
Yeah, and everyone was freaking out about it, and they were mad. I was like, no, let's go. I got 1 million points. Who are you? Who are you?
Who I knew? I got my win.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. When I need to be first, like actually, then I'm gonna be first, you know. But usually, when it's
Mm-hmm.
about like things like want to like third place, you know,
Mm-hmm.
then that would be like just like it doesn't really matter. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
Especially
I'm the
when I'm already
same.
second,
I'm like, as long
and
as I get
nobody
top
knows the first
three,
place anyway. So like,
I'm like, I don't care for for number one. I don't have to be number one. I just have to be top three in my event. If it's a event where all three
yeah,
people get something and it's the same something, then yeah, I'm gonna shoot for three. Like I will maintain
yeah.
third. I will do my
Especially,
best to maintain third.
especially when especially when nobody really knows the person and like first for batch, like
Mm-hmm.
why are you
Mm-hmm.
there? I'm not here. Why are you there? Like nobody knows you.
Well, and I also feel like, but here's the
Oh
thing
my
though, right?
god.
Right? We all have our own communities and we all have the people like we interact with. And I'm like, I'm sure there are people who don't know who I am, and I'm sure there are people who don't know who you are. I'm sure there are people who don't
Yeah,
even know what bond
exactly.
is on the server. Like I
Yeah,
had some
those
like
people are kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
but like that's the thing, right? And that's what I'm hoping with these interviews is that we get all of the little communities connecting more and someone sees this interview and they're like, oh my goodness, Vanny is absolutely hilarious. Like I'm going to go check them out, even though they may not be like
I
my typical content, right? Um, in note, this is true. Vanny is
I am
absolutely
hilarious,
hilarious.
so I agree with
Like
that.
this is not staged. They are the prankster queen of reality. Um, absolutely
I am.
hilarious.
I am.
um,
I am. Oh, and
so
also I'm going for a sticker event. I'm going for a sticker
oh,
event. Mm-hmm.
when?
In Christmas, I'm going for a
Oh,
sticker.
you're going
Yeah.
December?
Oh
Ooh.
yes, I'm going on
Ooh.
Christmas. Or early New Year, I
Auspicious
don't know
one.
yet. But yeah, I'm going for a sticker.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey, get it.
Because I wanna get a no sleep sticker out there. It was Rennie's idea, right? Let's
Finally!
go.
Finally, an insomnic
Yeah!
sticker.
We're gonna get that no sleep sticker. I'm gonna
Yeah!
put me and her on it. Totally sleep
Ooh.
deprived. Yes.
Ooh. That's
Yeah, I'm doing it.
exciting. Do you know what art style you're thinking?
Yes.
Ooh.
GB,
Ooh.
for sure.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna throw out an artist's names to you if you don't already have an artist lined up. Mama Swan, she's doing my sticker. It's also going to be Chibi, but she is the one that did the Adopt Me sticker and the Sassy sticker.
Oh,
Yeah. If you don't,
yeah. I'm
if
doing
you don't already have
myself.
an artist, you're doing it yourself. You draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing too. I do TVs and stuff.
Hey,
I do it all.
Vanny, that's insane. That is insane.
Yeah,
You're so impressive.
I know. I'm crazy.
In all of the right
Video
ways, though.
editing, drawing, editing, streaming, whatever you want from me, I can do it all at this point. I don't mind
Eh,
anymore.
I don't mind anymore. You're like we put that car away. It's in a box somewhere, buried in the backyard. If I want to do it, I do it.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. I committed myself to that. I sold myself. I sold my soul too, but let's not talk about that either.
Not selling your
Yeah,
soul. Oh no.
Yeah, I woke up and like one day I woke up and chose like violence. I was like, you know what? Today is the day I'm gonna sell my soul. Today is the day I'm gonna sell myself, and tomorrow is the day I'm gonna sell my secrets for gifts.
Yes, for one secret of mine, it's one cake.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that for the sticker event. For one,
Hey.
like I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Like if you like for every 100,000 points, I will like reveal one part of the sticker or something like that.
Oh, see, that's what I was planning on doing. I have unlock goals for my sticker. So everybody can see the base concept art right
Oh, really?
now. Yeah, I have it
That's
linked in my
crazy.
profile. But I'm like, but there are unlock goals to see the final image. So, um,
Yeah.
because I
I
do
love how we
want,
are thinking the same thing. Yeah, you
yes.
know what? You gotta keep it a little bit of like spice
Yeah,
on it, like, and then
yeah.
you get gifts too, you get points, like
Mm-hmm.
you get what you want, they get what they want.
Mm-hmm. Well, and okay, so
Let's
Vanny,
make a deal.
yeah, exactly. It's a deal. So you do belong to an agency. So I'm going to go with, something
Mm-hmm.
about VTubing and like the culture, because this is a very common thing in VTubing culture is the unlocking, right? With a certain amount of likes, a certain amount of retweets, a certain amount of subs, streamers unlock things with their community. And so that's where I took the idea of unlocking from, is to referencing to that. Is that something that you like? So how deep are you into the VTubing? Like, obviously you belong to an agency. So I feel like you're pretty deep in like VTubing culture, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay.
Listen, listen, I'm like imagine knowing VTube for like 3 months and be like, oh my god, I'm so deep into this. I don't know I cannot even get out of here anymore. Obviously not. I need like imagine be like, oh my god, I'm drowning in my like in the fucking ocean. Oh my god,
Hmm, hmm.
listen. That's how deep I'm in. No, that's you know what? No. I'm like somewhere I'm like somewhere like still in front of the ocean. I'm not even in that water.
You're like poking your toes in from the boat. You're like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. So does Bond help you guys
Yeah.
with that? I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested. Like, so has Bond been helping you like fill in what a VTuber is and how they're different than a typical like face streamer or like other types of content creators?
No.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm. You have to
Okay,
do that
okay.
yourself. You have to know that. Actually, you have to know that already when you actually sign up. What a
Oh,
VTuber is because yeah, they want you to
okay.
win an audition that is
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
point related, right? Like
mm-hmm.
like you already like you all saw that the contest was about
Yeah,
points. So like you had a new account and then you were going after points. You
mm-hmm,
were you were thrown into all of this like with like zero help basically,
mm-hmm,
and they
mm-hmm.
wanted to get you points, and whoever gets the most points, like top five at first, but
Mm-hmm.
then they extended to 10,
Okay.
will get in, and then
Okay.
yeah, so like imagine you out there with a new account, like on a new app that you never
Mhm.
like, even saw. For most of
Mhm, mhm.
like a lot of people actually who auditioned didn't even know about this app first. Like for
Really?
like 2 or 3 days they knew about the app. Yeah, for like example me, I was one of them. I only knew about the app for like 3 days, and then I
Mhm,
was
mhm.
in this audition. I was like, oh god, I'm fucking drowning. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
listen, what the fuck is this? And what the fuck is that? And I'm like, okay, what how am I supposed to get all these points? You know what I mean? I
Mhm,
was like,
mhm.
oh my god. Because there was people actually had like 200,000 the first day. I was like, listen, bestie, how
Mhm,
in
mhm.
the world with a new account? Like, but then again, those people already had like, they were already like,
They'd already
with
experienced the
VTube and stuff like
application
that.
and they'd
Yeah,
experienced VTubing.
exactly. They were like
Okay.
more into it already.
Okay.
So
So,
like, but then there was like the majority was like not. So like, we had to compete
oh.
against people. And we also had to compete against like for the live TD model, we had to compete against a bond members that were already
Mhm.
in.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know if
that
you saw
one. I
that,
saw that one.
but
Yeah,
on
Aki got
Twitter,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, okay, so you want me to compete against people who are
Mhm.
already in bond, and
Mhm.
you want me to compete against people who are already experienced, right? I was like, God damn it, it's not gonna happen. I give up. I give up. But I was like, you know what? But then I was like 5 days later.
Mm-hmm.
5 days later, I met someone actually through like streaming with someone in Bonn.
Mm-hmm.
But then, for instance, I already was written down. Like someone, like I think it was Aki told me that Bond already had me written down on like the
Mm-hmm.
like for like
On the list.
people who they're maybe gonna take in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
on the list. So, but I met a friend, and then
Mm-hmm.
he dropped me like I was lucky that this friend was a whale, basically. And then he dropped me lots of stuff, and that's how I made it in. Then eventually.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like,
like most of us are like one whale.
okay, so like one whale people, but no,
Yeah,
I mean,
because here's the
you
thing.
guys obviously have
Yeah,
personality. You guys obviously
because you
have
have a new
personality, have
account, right?
charm. Yeah, and well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, he did.
There's only so much you can do as a streamer to like compete without having to rely on a whale. But like you
With a new
guys,
account and
yeah,
nobody
with a
knows
brand new
you.
account, nobody knows you. You don't really know the application, so it really was a sink or swim. Do you think though you profited off of a sink or swim type of education when it came to VTubing? Do you think going in, or do you think having times like gather research would have been better for you, like personally?
Oh, personally, I would never ever do this ever again. I would
Okay,
never do
okay.
a competition like this ever again with a brand new account
Mm-hmm.
because it's stressful, it's insane, and it's like weird. I would
Okay.
say I would do it. Yeah, it's weird, like because like how are you gonna supposed to do that with a brand new account? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like if I was working in Bond like as a like manager or whatever, I
Mm-hmm.
would be saying I would do a normal audition and see people's
Okay.
personality who can make it out there with their personality instead of like make it point related in a competition.
So
I mean,
was it?
points are important on this app,
Yeah,
but
they're very
like
important on this app.
still
The relation is very important.
with a new account it's like kind of impossible. You never know. Maybe that one person who didn't get a lot of points yet will make it out there and then get the most points,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
out of all of them
Because
at
they
some
just
point.
didn't have an opportunity to make a break or meet like the right whale, right? Um,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
do they not have video auditions where like you send in clips, or is it just the scramble basically?
Well, they don't. No, actually, they don't have video audition like kind of things,
Okay.
like, but
Mm-hmm,
they have like normal applications. You
mm-hmm.
get an application, you make it through maybe. I don't know, there was like too many applications already, like, but like
Oh.
they pick out who maybe is suited for a like video interview, and then from
Okay,
then
okay.
on, like, there's an application with like just writing first, and then you
Mm.
get picked for an interview if you are
And then you
lucky out of like
okay.
hundreds of people, five maybe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. I get that 100%. Um,
Just like when it
so
was with this contest, right? There was like what, 50, 60 people, and who made it in? Like seven, eight.
seven, not even a full 10
That's
people
it.
made it. And then I'm sure Bond
Yeah.
doesn't keep them all. I'm sure there is some sort of pruning that Bond does. Again, I can't speak for Bond, but I'm sure like not every talent that they sign stays in Bond. Right? I'm sure people like graduate or they leave or things like that.
Yeah, graduating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that happens frequently. Just like the like past like few weeks. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but like there was a lot of graduations just like
Yeah, I
the past four or
saw.
5 weeks.
Yeah, I've been noticing more graduations in the last like like 1 2 months of people graduating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So, do you consider yourself a VTuber now?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I'm with Bond right now, but like
Mm-hmm.
this app is just like, you have to realize that you get the gotcha, right?
Mm-hmm.
it's not like a live 2D model and stuff like that. You know, it's just like everyone can kind of, if they want to, they can take your avatar. They can copy it with their gacha. You know what I mean? Like they can literally be like, yeah, I'm gonna recreate that one-on-one. You know, I would like look exactly that if they have the like, you know, if they have the like money for it, I guess.
Yeah, if they have the money, if they have the money to do it, I'm sure they can. Or they have
I didn't have
enough
the money
luck.
either, bruh. I robbed my mom's bank account. I don't have the money for that shit. I robbed my mom.
We're not robbing your mother's bank
I
account, Vanny.
didn't rob my mom's bank account, okay? 300 euros from my mom's bank account is what I took. 300 plus, actually. Like, that was not my fault, clearly. That was the gacha addiction.
Oh yeah,
That's not my fault,
the
clearly.
addiction. That's the addiction.
Yeah. And also my addiction that I want to give to people. I was like, you know what? I really want to give that person a gacha ticket. I really want to give that person a cake. I really want to give that person some stuffed toys. I really want to.
Yeah, it's addictive, and next thing you know, you have no
like,
coins, and then you gotta go buy more.
Yeah, exactly. And then at some point I was like, you know, I really want to have something for myself too.
You know, just a little something. Just a little something for myself.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on going the live 2D
Should I ever get the opportunity though?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I ever get the opportunity for that? Then I will consider myself then I will consider myself like a VTuber when I get the opportunity, you know? Then yes. But right now, I would say right now I would consider myself a streamer.
Okay, a streamer. Okay.
Instead of a VTuber. Yeah.
So, what type of content do you make, Fanny? Obviously, we've talked about your great personality and sense of humor, but what do you make?
Oh, right now I'm stuck on pranks. I am. You know what I did today?
What did you do? What did you do?
Today I made a stream. I have a love confession to make, is what I titled it. And then I went on Omegle and confessed my love to random people on Omegle. And the other day, Fabi, like just 4 or 5 days ago, I did a prank phone. So basically, I would go take my phone, like my house telephone, right? And then I would call random people and places and prank call them on stream. And there was this one prank. Like, one of these comments was so hilarious. They said, call a restaurant and tell them you forgot your child there. And then I did that. I said, hello, I think I forgot my child when I was here earlier. You know, like, can you search for my child? And then these people searched 5 minutes for a child in the restaurant. It was hilarious.
I'm gonna die of laughter. Oh my goodness. Alright.
And then this other day when I was at the restaurant, actually it was a hotel restaurant kind of thing, I decided, you know what, it would be so cool because they had open Wi-Fi, right? I decided, oh my god, it would be so cool if I would prank people here in the like restaurant. So in real life, so I did that. I was like, and then someone was like, okay, you should go up there. Like, I did it for support of flowers. Every support of flowers, I will like prank like to your like wishes, yeah. And someone was like, go up to someone and scream into their face, I'm gay. And then I did that. I went up to a table. I was like, I'm gay. And then I left. And now people were looking at me like I'm insane.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I got kicked out of there. Actually, literally, I got kicked out of there at some point. They were like,
No, give
you
that.
cannot do that. You cannot use our Wi-Fi so long. You know what? They even took €5 of my money away from me for using the Wi-Fi before they kicked me
They're
out.
like, "Nah, you're paying us for this Wi-Fi." Oh my goodness. All right.
Listen,
Oh,
but it
all right.
was worth it. I never had so much
Hey,
fun.
hey, entertainment is not always cheap. So, Vanny, I know
Yeah,
you're not from
and
a.
that's not even all I do. I do normal stuff too. I promise. I
You
do
do
normal stuff as well. Yeah, but
sure.
normal is what I consider. You know what? I consider that normal. I don't know if you consider it normal, but like
Mm,
the other day I played with a friend.
mm.
So like whoever gets 100 wins in Uno first. And it was fucking insane. We were there for like 7+ hours, bro. Just trying to get.
Trying
I
to
won,
get
okay?
cards.
I won, but like, listen. Yeah, but listen. And then other things like, I I didn't do that yet, but I plan to do it. I was like,
Mm,
Van's 12 hours avatar rating and talent show. So I was like, okay, listen,
mm.
I'm gonna do a 12 hours long avatar rating and because like I'm already crazy, right?
I split
So
them
why
up.
don't
I
make it
don't
more
do them.
crazier?
I usually do 6 and 6. So I'll do like six
Yeah,
hours Avatar and then 6 hours Tannin. Um, because it
yeah,
can.
no. I was like, I hate them, but I actually at the same time, I want I want them in there. So like
Mm.
I would just do 12 hours long and torture myself for fun. That seems like a good deal to me. So, so I'm like, yeah, let's go. Sometimes I do normal chatting.
Mm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes on
But like
occasion,
now that's actually
not
out of my
very
vocabulary.
frequently.
Yeah, even if I do normal chatting, I would be like, for every point gift I will ruin for every coin gift I will. Alright, like surprisingly, it goes really well. You know
Mm,
what?
mm.
I actually did one of these stream titles was like one of my stream titles that was cursed bestie. I said, I let your gift decide my worth. So I was like, whatever you give to me and the score at the end of that stream, 12 hours
Mm.
long stream, is gonna be my worth as a person. That's what I said.
Blah blah blah.
You know what? You know what? You know, I'm great that I did that. I got almost 300,000 points out of that stream, bro.
Hey, hey, you're worth quite a bit then. You're worth quite a bit to some people. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I got a cake too.
Hey, cakes are always good. Ghost
Not
towers.
to brag, but yeah.
Okay. So, Vanny, does your culture affect your streaming? Like your personal culture? So it'd be
No.
that. No, you're
I
just like,
mean,
nah.
yeah, but in a positive way, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not in a bad way. In a positive way, it does.
Mm,
Yeah, because I meet people who are German, and then they're
mm,
gonna stay around for me, and that's kind of crazy. I like that. And there's also other people who are English and want to learn German. They're also
mm,
gonna stay
mm.
around. I like it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I like being German actually.
You like being
For
German.
VTube is great, but like in real life, please like get me out of the fucking country. I want to like go to America. Yeah. Like because even like when I'm out of this fucking country, I can still
Mm,
talk German, right? So like who
mm,
the fuck
mm.
cares if I'm living here or there? Nobody cares as long as I can talk that language. So mm, Bobby, can you like book me a flight like real quick?
Yeah, just a maybe, just a maybe. I know some
No,
people who
please
have
book me.
planes over there. I have some friends with planes over in Europe. Like we can probably get you.
Oh, oh yeah, for a cake, will you do that? I
No,
drop
but
you a cake. You
for
give me
one
that
cake,
ride.
I get you an international flight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm like looking down my questions. I'm like, I think we covered a lot of things. This is obviously your first account on reality. This is your first experience with the app. Um,
Yeah,
how do you like it? How do you like reality? As someone who's pretty new to it.
I think it's insane in here. I think it's in the same place, and I don't know what the fuck am I doing here, bro. But like, listen, it is.
Fanny, you Fanny,
You
I
throw
can't
them
hear
into
you.
the trash can, block them. then you stumble across a whale. You're like, So listen, honey.
Honey,
We can be best friends, you know?
we best friend on now?
Yeah, like yeah, listen. And then suddenly you stumble across these people who are demanding. You
Mm.
should totally make this and do that right now. I'm like, yeah, I will do everything you want. Just drop me a cake, get me up to 20,000 likes, do this, do that.
You know, if you meet these goals,
Listen,
then sure,
I'm
I
not
will
doing
listen
shit
to
for
you.
free.
I'm the same way. I'm
Yeah,
like, if you
exactly.
want
I'm
me
not
to
doing
do
that shit for
something,
free.
here is the price scale.
Hey!
Pay me.
You want to do
Pay
something?
me.
Pay me! Yeah, exactly. You're not doing shit for free. You're delusional if you think that. You're not doing shit for free ever. Imagine? Imagine? Imagine being
Imagine
like,
thinking you can tell someone to do something
open a
for
call up
free.
spot. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Imagine being like, open a call up spot for me, or like change this for me. Or
mm.
someone today literally said I should change my personality for them. I was like, first of all, no, that's my stream. You
No.
like they also said I should kick that person out of my call app. They also said
Mm.
I should kick that one person out of my call app. I was like, how about you get kicked out of here?
No, why don't you just leave my stream? If you don't like my personality, if you don't like the people I'm
Yeah,
collabing
exactly. I was
with,
like, yeah, you
why
leave.
are you here?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's my stream. Why are you fucking here? They also said I should stop. Like, I was whispering if someone else was talking, and I should stop. They were like, stop whispering. I was like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I do what I want. Why are you here?
Some
I don't
people,
fucking give a
some
shit,
people I
bro.
just
But
question.
listen, yeah, exactly. And then, but listen, for a cake, I would like totally consider
For a cake,
it.
your suggestions will be put into
Yeah, for
consideration.
yeah, exactly. No promises either on that, but if you like if you
If
keep
they keep
sending cake, you'll be
coming,
like,
if they
yeah, at
keep
some
coming,
point.
then you have higher odds.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing anything for free, bro. But if you like keep being there and keep doing cakes,
Mm,
you
mm.
you never know, yeah.
Okay, so, what advice would you give someone who's brand new to streaming? And then what advice do you wish you had when you first started?
If you're brand new to streaming, I would honestly say those people should do like, first of all, they should patch up the avatar and then do avatar ratings. Yeah, because they go great. But like, listen, you hijack those people into your stream basically. Yeah, but like, listen, you know what? I only did like two of them,
Mm,
and I'm still kind of like doing good. So
mm.
like, maybe just get charisma. I don't have anything.
Just go pick up some charisma from the grocery store, just aisle 9.
Yeah, because like I honestly think like it's a lot of this is also like based on personality, right? Like if you have the personality, then you know what I mean. Like people gonna stay. I mean, here's the thing: I'm someone who talks too much or a lot. I think if you talk a lot too, like if you keep talking, talking. I mean,
Talking keeps people
reality is
talking.
literally based on talking, right? So like
Mm.
if you talk a lot, then people eventually gonna like you and stay.
Mm.
Like
You'll
if you
find
keep
your
trying,
people.
that's what I would say. Yeah, talking,
Mm. Mm.
talking. Yeah, don't be shy either. Talk, talk, talk. And even if nobody's in your stream, at some point,
Chat.
talk.
Mm-hmm.
Also, join events. Because like sometimes, like, or actually most of the times, if you're like in an event and then you
Mm.
like, let's say you get points, you will be up there like for people to see, right? Like people will eventually see you, and then they
Mm.
will come to you, and they will like keep you in mind, even like especially if you win multiple,
Yeah.
or like if you like
Because it
in
gets
the
you
score
attention.
of
It
top
gets
10 for
you,
multiple.
yeah.
Yeah, it gives you attention.
It puts your
Also,
page on command.
what I would say is what
Mm.
I would say is friends, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
make friends, make a lot of friends, because like I feel like if you have friends who are there for you, right, and
Mm-hmm.
who are willing to also support you,
Mm-hmm.
whether that be through gifts or likes or whatsoever, or like just being there, right? That also helps you a lot with being a streamer on here. like
Yeah, I feel
a
the same
close
way.
circle of friends.
Mm, hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, what was the other question?
Advice that you'd give yourself when you first started.
Oh, well, for me it was different because I was in a contest, right?
Hmm,
So
hmm.
like I don't know, like
Would you
I wish I
still
had
advise
an
yourself to
advice
do
that
that?
someone I wish I had an advice that I would like need a lot of points and I would need to prepare for a lot of like point gaining because like we were
Hmm.
just kind of thrown into like
The
this
deep
fucking
end.
ocean of like
Yeah.
points and the deep freaking void and I was like, oh my god, would I still do it again like this?
Hmm.
I mean, yes, because listen, if I would have done it not like this, then I would
Hmm.
not be here right now, I think. So like yes, I think
Okay. Okay.
it went pretty well for me. Yeah, like it was just per luck and coincidence and like me actually my personality too, like meeting
Hmm.
friends, it was because of that, So
Hmm,
yeah, I
hmm.
was like I wouldn't change anything on that because like
Okay.
if I would change the way I acted back then, I think I would not be here right now. So like yeah,
Okay.
I would
I
stay like
love that,
this.
Benny. I love that. All right.
Yeah.
So that's all of our questions. We went through this very, very naturally. Um, so do you have any advice, any last words that you'd like to give to people watching?
I would say you guys should be yourself when you're streaming, and you should also never give up. Like if nobody's in your stream, like you should keep going, and you will get out there eventually. Like just keep going. Yeah,
Just
that's
keep
what I would say.
swimming, just keep swimming, swim in the deep end. Do,
Yeah,
do,
keep
do.
swimming like Dory, but make sure you not drown.
Yeah,
Don't
don't let
drown.
yourself drown.
Don't get lost like her either.
Mm.
Yeah, don't get lost like her either. That would be bad.
There's nothing
Don't
wrong with
forget
being
all
a
the things
little
that
lost every now
don't
and
forget all
then.
the things that we said.
All right.
Don't
Thank you
forget. Don't
so
forget
much,
the things we
Vanny.
said.
Thank you so much for letting me interview with you. It was so much
No
fun and it's
problem.
full of so many laughs.
It
Thank you
was
so much.
really fun.
Arigato. Arigato. Je ne.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course.